The latest show of opposition against President Trump's immigration agenda, 11 Democratic elected officials were arrested in New York City on Thursday for demanding access to the cells used by ICE to detain migrants. The cells have drawn scrutiny following complaints of unsanitary and overcrowded conditions, leading a federal judge to order ICE to improve the conditions last month. Joining us now is one of those officials who was arrested. Actually, the guy you saw prominently in that video we just saw is New York City Comptroller Brad Lander. Comptroller Lander, thank you for coming back.
Good morning. To
the weekend. Can you tell us what else you're hearing from your colleagues about the conditions in that ICE facility and how ICE is treating the migrants there?
A federal judge found this week that it's cruel and inhumane, violates the Constitution. There are no cots. People sleep on the floor. At first, they weren't providing them bedding. There's no showers. They weren't giving them 3 meals a day. It's not a facility in which people are supposed to be staying for days and days on end.
But it doesn't seem like the administration cares.
No, it does not.
I mean, this is not the first time a federal judge has said this is messed up.
And the judge even said that in this week's hearing. The Department of Homeland Security lawyer, he said, you just didn't even respond to anything that the plaintiffs said. The cruelty is the point. They want people thinking they're going to be treated with lawless cruelty.
And honestly, as Jonathan likes to say, the cruelty is now the policy, which is very important. I want to show some video of Kat Abou-Ghazaleh. She is a Democratic candidate in Illinois, and this is video of her being thrown down, doing the same thing you were doing. It appears going to. She was at a protest. You were going to look at. It is shocking, I think, for a lot of Americans to watch people who are armed, who are in some kind of garb, right, whether it looks like military or whatever, tossing anyone but our elected officials to the ground. This is your second time being arrested this year, doing in some kind of immigration related. You've been arrested. I'd like to tell our team, Bradley, to stay arrested because you constantly are going to these civil, to do your job, which is like to advocate for people.
And what we're trying to do is bring attention to something people aren't seeing otherwise, because that is happening every day in our immigration courts.
And if they're doing that to you, which a lot of the folks that we've seen are members of Congress who have been arrested and kind of moved around and body slammed in some way, shape, or form. But if they're doing that to you guys, who are usually in suits and saying like, "Hey, I'm here as an elected official," it begs the question. And the video we've seen also is how they're treating these migrants, these immigrants, these asylum seekers.
That's right. These human beings. There was a still last week of a ICE agent choking a citizen who was accompanying an asylum seeker. I've been there to witness when asylum seekers are like ripped. Saw one guy just grabbed and ripped from the arms of his wife who was 8 months pregnant. There are babies and kids nearby. And yes, what's going on behind those closed doors on the 10th floor? We know a federal judge has called cruel and inhumane, and what we're trying to do is make sure people can see it as much as possible.
And I want to pivot a little bit to the big news of New York City right now outside of the ICE situation. But Zohran Mamdani, obviously you guys had some sort of alliance, but I wanted to get a sort of status check on where your relationship stands. There's been some reporting that the bromance has had a little bit of a breakup, but where do you guys stand now?
I was going to say, y'all break up?
Do you? This is a young lawmaker with not a ton of experience. It's really important who he brings into his administration. This Gothamist report that we just pulled up showed that you were potentially interested in an appointment as deputy mayor. What job would you like in a potential Mamdani administration, and what is the status of those conversations?
So I am very strongly supporting Zohran Mamdani as mayor in November. I think he's going to bring a hopefulness to this city at this moment. Yes, a focus on the affordability crisis. Yes, standing up to Donald Trump and just bringing something we haven't had in our politics in a long time, which is a hopeful energy. So I wouldn't believe the gossip. We're in good conversations. I'm doing everything I can to help him win. And after he wins, I'd love to do whatever I can to help him succeed.
But is the bromance over? Because when Jack was asking the questions, now as reporters, we're also taught to read human behavior and how you took a deep breath. So.
No. I don't think I did.
We could play the tape back.
I never use the word bromance. That's just like my goal is was, how do we win a better New York City? And of course, I ran for mayor.
You guys endorsed,
Cross endorsed. I'm excited about his mayoralty
let me ask
and help in every way I can.
Let me ask a very specific and pointed question. Is the Gothamist report true that you were going around town telling people that you were going to have a position in a Zohran Mamdani administration were he to win?
Categorically false. One of the bits of evidence was that I said to some interns that I was the happiest third-place candidate in electoral history.
Yes, I saw
which
that.
I did. Okay, that much is true. That is true. I did say that. I am that, and that they didn't need to worry about me. Because they're interns who had a summer job. And I'm feeling good about trying to fight for our city and our country at this moment in time. So, no, we're going to work hard to make sure Zohran wins in November. And then I hope all New Yorkers will stand up and say, how do we win a more affordable city? One that stands up to Trump, one that fulfills the promise of this city with the copper-plated statue in the harbor that says we welcome people here. I'm very hopeful for its future, energized by Zohran.
One piece of quick advice. You're looking at San Francisco, Chicago, places where there have been, some would argue, failed socialist mayors. What is your advice to Zohran?
Well, first, there's some really exciting places there have been successes, like Michelle Wu just won resoundingly in Boston, progressive mayor standing up to Trump. Sarah Innamorato running the Allegheny County where Pittsburgh is. So yes, showing that progressives can govern effectively while delivering affordable housing and expanding childcare and getting the garbage picked up. That's what people are so hungry for right now, given how messy national politics are. I'm excited about it. He's focused on delivering on his promises and winning in November, and then standing up an excellent government that's really going to deliver well for all New Yorkers.
Would you guys heard it here first? The bromance is still